In this lab, we will install and configure Check Point Firewall on Hyper-V VM. We are deploying the management server and the Check Point Firewall gateway as a VM in our lab. This is our network topology. So let's start our first lab with the installation of Check Point Firewall Management Server. To install a security management server, we will be using a Hyper-V VM. Now we can create a new virtual machine with the following parameters. Virtual machine name SMS. Guest operating system other 64-bit. RAM 8 GB. Processors 2. HDD 50. CD DVD check_point_ R80.10 Gaia.iso. Network adapter in turn. You can download the Check Point R81.20 Gaia fresh install.iso file from this link. I put this link in video description. Once you start the machine, it boots from the DVD ISO image file, and the following screen appears. Choose Install Gaia on this system to start the installation process. It includes 6 steps. Proceed with the installation by pressing OK. Choose the keyboard locale from the menu, we are using US, and press OK again. In production SMS deployment, always set up logs as the biggest partition. For lab purposes only, we will set up as follow. Set up the initial admin password. You can choose your own, but we are setting VPN123 password at this step. Set up IP address, network mask, and the default gateway. Press OK to continue the installation. The installation process will take a few minutes. At the end of installation procedure, You will see the note about first-time configuration accessible via https://192.168.1.10. Press reboot and wait until the VM is fully up. Disconnect the ISO file and reboot the system. At this point, we have finished the installation. Let's run a first-time wizard to complete configuration of our SMS. You can connect with a browser to https://192.168.1.10. Most probably, you will see invalid certificate security warning. Default Gaia installation uses self-signed certificates, so you can ignore the message and connect. You will see an authentication prompt. Type in username admin and the password you chose previously, VPN123. You will see the first-time wizard welcome screen. Press Next button. Choose Continue with R81.20 configuration and press Next. Do not change management connection settings and continue by pressing Next. Set up a host name SMS, domain name lab.local, and DNS server 8.8.8.8, then press Next. You can set the time and date settings. On installation type screen, choose the first option, Security Gateways and/or Security Management, then press Next. On the product screen, choose only Security Management option and press Next. We will be using Gaia Administrator settings for Security Management default administrator account. We will also leave the default any IP addressed settings for GUI clients list. Finally, confirm all the settings and press Finish to start configuration process. The configuration process is finished. In the next video, we will describe installation and initial configuration of a new security gateway. Stay tuned and subscribe to my channel.